Um, you know, Building a home or a building, big or small, is a large, important, and often very personal project and investment that owners, designers, and builders get involved with. They devote their minds to it, and often their hearts and souls as well. And we at Logix Brands never fail to appreciate when we're chosen to play a part in making these dreams and aspirations come true for our customers. So that brings us to our winner in the most outstanding small residential category. And the winner is the Conservative Contemporary Home. And this is located in Creston, British Columbia, Canada. Jeff Nipper, Logix Territory Manager, providing the support. True Build Contractors are the builders of this great smaller residential home. That's small. It's 2,389 square feet of floor space, and it involved 2,757 square feet of Logix walls built in a 12-day period. The single-story home features what True Build calls a conservative contemporary design, utilizing a blend of hip and varied single-pitch roof sections, which you can see here. True Build is always focused on high performance homes, and it always had been using Logix Icf for a number of years for its foundations. But with the wood prices up, and you keep hearing that, with the wood prices up, they went with ICF to the roof with this new home aiming for what's called Step 5 compliance. Now in British Columbia, Step 5 is the highest level of the new building codes being introduced in British Columbia. And in Canada, those codes in British Columbia have influenced the National Building Code, and the National Building Code of Canada has just introduced its own set of tiered codes that are going to influence construction in the country of Canada for the next 20, 30 years. If you want to learn more about it, visit the blog that we have on buildwithhalo.com, one of our product websites, where we get into the 5 tiers of the National Building Code in Canada. Essentially, the tiers right here, tier 5 is the highest tier you can do, and it's very similar to the tier that True Build hit with this home, which is a 40% improvement to the envelope and using 30% of of the house energy target. So basically a 70% less energy than the model home. It's a fantastic achievement. So but this home was actually the first Step 5 home in Creston. So the way they did it in this case is they incorporated 8-inch. I know the picture's off to the side a bit, but it's a 8-inch Logix Icf walls. Now they also inserted 2 inches of graphite polystyrene foam core. And this brought, so they beefed up the insulation of the Logix wall to help hit that stage 5 or step 5. And so it just added more insulation power, and actually reduced the amount of concrete that you have to use, because it reduced the core back down to a 6-inch core for concrete. This home, part of this whole achieving these standards is to get a great air tightness score. And this home scored an awesome 0.45 air changes per hour, which is quite fantastic. If you want to learn about tips for enhancing, like Logix Icf is a great way to build an efficient home, but there's things that you can do to add even more additional efficiency. This is what True Build did here. And in this case, we've got an infographic that talks about all the various ways that you can add performance to your Logix home. This is available on logixicf.com. So another thing they did to increase efficiency is to, instead of using traditional rebar, they used helix for the concrete core. And so this saved time and saved labor on the job site as well. Now, Logix Icf is used for all the 9-foot sections. There was a vaulted section, taller wall section, that they decided to go with 6-inch LVL studs, and you can see that here. Now you could have built that with Logix Icf. In fact, a lot of builders, probably most builders, probably would do, using probably our 8-inch core. But this was brought up to Logix thermal efficiency, They brought it up to approximately an R37 using R22 Rockwool and applied 3 inches of Halo Intera to the interior. Here's a picture of the Halo Intera, and that's one of our products as well. And you can see the Intera being used to beef up the inside. The appropriate windowed elevations incorporated into the vaulted ceiling. There's a focus on maximizing the exceptional views of Creston Valley. It's just a gorgeous home. And you know, for such a for a small home, a section of the footprint is actually dedicated to a fully featured in-law suite, which is quite unusual. If there's a total of 3 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, 3 baths, the master ensuite features heated floors and a tile shower. It's just a wonderful home. It's going to cost an average of about $200 a month to heat and cool. And every new customer that True Build Contractors courts is sent to this home as an example of the way they intend to build going forward. So congratulations to everybody involved with this home. Jeff Nipper, True Build, the conservative contemporary home, our winner, small residential this year.